I'm bringing you my very first interview for today. We will be majestically walking in the world of comedy. And 80 Abranta Ababe come in Sawahana. Aso, she say, I'm for so I don't know the king of comedy in Ghana. Sana man foka. But I know Abano, Mebusana Amon Rankasa, Wakatreme. He is a comedian, he's a rapper, he's an impressionist. Just oh yeah, Nyama Bebre, and I think so. The latest award, so Emmy Awards, in 2020, he won the Man of the Year Entertainment. Ubebu Sami say, Edina Manto me Banshan Makokanienka, Clemento. Suarez, and Suarez.
Yeah, it's my.
But I say, she say the Ghana comedy, the MA say like Uba system. In my opinion, I'm entitled to my opinion. Yeah. I feel like when you came into the Ghanaian comedy industry, you know, one must some sort of creativity here, there, and you've really made it vibrant.
Because it has always been vibrant.
Okay.
I
mean, what do you think? I mean, in your opinion, what impact do you think you've brought into the Ghanaian comedy?
I've also been in it for a long time.
Okay, for how many years?
It's been like professionally 11 years.
Okay. Oh, 11?
Yeah.
Wow, and you started yache?
I started yache.
And
I'm Mekano. No, Obi anymore, but on Shire anymore.
Okay.
As a fuse original.
Hey, I refuse what to say.
A big artist, but I say, Bobo artist, the own money income.
Also I can't move. Okay. So let's see. How do you one person which comedy industry what Ghana Hanimsa? Often say Ghana for say you know. Yeah, Babette comedy. I see. I appreciate comedy now.
See, and the maker say, yeah, Babette say.
Okay.
And the appreciation is so by a tear say you have an appreciation. And the support ne back a first name will say as I will say. Says to say the as a show be a Ghana be a Ubobi. I mean, last 3 months we said that when we interview, we will say, Uko show I will charge 5,000 Ghana. And man, because I'm saying it depended.
It depending on the any kind of
change. I showed me perform here. Miss Magic 20,000. Me MC Miss Magic 30,000. Say, I don't mean say 30,000.
Minkas I won't say. Minkas I will say na would differ so.
Minister Kanya cow.
Who's it? We open a can say corona quarantine here can and nisi can and boy please money come to me. So between okay, so for MCing 30,000 and for say we stand up comedy 20,000.
Okay, me stand up but I'm actor.
Yeah. I don't know when you stand up. I mean, I'm saying you are one of the big comedians we have in Ghana. No, see, I can't stand up comedian. You so amujina hono me but nintiasiano no, and I said there's more meaning to it.
Yeah. Basically, nintiasiano no.
Okay.
Nipa back with jina ho or deliver the jokes. Basically, maybe nyoma kakra we can. But that's it basically.
But we have types of comedy.
Yes, we have.
What are some of the types? And then one be Professor Fayeko.
Even in stand-up comedy or types, even in stand-up comedy, your observationist, or be oba on troshe, or John, or back, I call any tea, say, no,
I can't know John, don't need Timon, the
I'm kind. Some by me who screens, now they say, oh, you screen I'm a a movie.
Okay. So
and they were almost so much and they were impressionists.
Yeah.
To more about of fact character be no yes. And they were storytellers. Go with a story in our can jokes. And so that's for stand up and generally your comic actors so
okay.
Hona me so me work
okay.
But champions maybe nearly win acrobato
okay. Enti yebano yemfa ne say uba na u feature wo play mo and also so no je say
first name je 5,000 so see am je 13,000.
What did you say? 13. So they are here now 8,000. Okay, so what contributed to behind Miana? Oh, any problem? Me bosses was scar. Oh, me boss shadow and all the work on the shadow.
Anytime I share boss and prizes no.
That's to say that who say who share na say was utu eyin. But my imbusa obi tifia or share I mean sometimes when you get into this media industry, you can see now, Mitie will interview be on one platform, and I will say as a comedian, and you say sebi. You can say you're a comedian, I just say Jimmy kekena wu Jimmy, but then you have to be intelligent. And so you be a unima de day now cancer. Now I was looking forward to see you and ask you this, and now I be me pese mi busao. Day now to me jina so kabi bisa.
Yeah, me that's it. First, not because of be a comedian. If I'm a trash, I say we joke away with Jimmy or her, but because of how we are presenting it,
okay.
Say assembly straight. Say guy,
ni okay.
Obi any say ni enyefe, ni kantan time. Make me wonder, like a bansela mojin or how you have to think very deep, think more than the regular person would think.
Okay.
To say that make me wonder, I don't know. Maybe I now won't shut down one die.
Okay.
I have to be intelligent enough to think about how you be a puno man. Not on by you be a two ninja. Or be a baby one behind. Makes you intelligent. And that's a book.
Okay.
But you have to, as a comedian, you have to think at least twice faster than the audience. And yes, I can almost that.
But then you've been in comedy for 11 years.
Yes.
So uba brofune yomo can say limelight. Ready? I mean, it's uba limelight more in what period in that 11 years
within the 11 years my I'm afraid it'll be sensational.
Okay.
Over sensational now. Cause it says last year and I said last 2 years now. So you social media sensation now super.
Okay.
And Shatter Bundle hands. Now so yeah play be and it went very viral in 2011.
Okay. Yeah.
That's Gallery of Comedies.
Okay.
It's a no call I can't about to me him inside. I don't know if you saw it. And so now it was cool. And also blow very nicely.
Okay.
And me back now me come back even throughout and now or within and
but I said this year I are consistent because you share corona alphabets way now the buy say you make Rollins, and Rollins is one of the favorite personalities Ghana for Dodona Penasem, and then it's like it's been back to back. You keep giving us consistency the whole of this year.
Yes.
What am I say? So last year a corner but this year has been more of consistency. Now uko University of Ghana. It's the
theater arts.
It's first near almost odontology. I mean, so after studying that, not time I will school, did you always have it in mind, say, me person me comedian, me person me entertain, because me can't say you're comedian. I think you are an entertainer.
Yeah, general.
Yes, at large. And did you always say that? Well, I think this is going to be my plan. This is my plan A. I don't have a plan B. It is a plan A. Now I'm finding and not just a go.
Plan A in there, I'm person be a pilot.
Okay.
For a long time no see.
Time no see. I'm alright. But I mean, what happened? Did you pursue it? Be as a piloting there was so called School of Aviation.
SSC.
Now who call University of Ghana? Amanfo Chema is the only university in Ghana.
So what is also name?
Me Jin to Musamum. I mean GIJ wo Ghana Institute of Journalism.
University
Ghana Institute of Journalism University. KNUST wo Kwame Nkrumah. Let's say university.
University of Ghana.
Din keke. Din keke. Si say no ye fa KNUST student, ni ye fa Legon student. Unim say KNUST be twa Legon student.
Entokwa na say de.
There be adisuam.
Na sika.
Na just how ya ka say sika na adisuano. We sua de na sika ni wa. Entwa nkosi yo. Oh, but tell me say KNUST for has produced a lot. Men can't say me body. I don't know some of the cap. KNUST are producing profile. Woman stem will be pa.
Kwame despite.
Oh, minim there.
Why?
Minim.
Nanado down go for ado.
Nanado Kroko University be. Oh, and they say why
Omuni obia.
Asama okay super.
Obi on fine.
Okay. So now I mean why am I confused? Anyway, so has the dream always been, you know, to be an entertainer, Anna?
The dream has been to be a great person.
Okay.
Somebody other people will look up to.
Okay.
But not me, who is a comedian. Even though I'm a Cosby, any Jackie Chan, I really. But now me, who is a crime acting. I said I'm kind of pilot and I need man. And I'm saying
because who say you see who find yourself in a field of work and I say Juma na we you know dear wakuma dear chira okay
and I be interview na maswat
you say they as you nose mask corona no kwa you bet than nose mask near show it ko na my so no ada ho kama anyway I mean the distance is okay so it's fine and we have things that are sensitive in the air
say more
so it's okay
fine.
So so you were doing comedy. You said pilots na nyejuma na say oh yes say obeba comedy mu. Now as an entertainer, wo buy and say Ghana for ajiwatu. I think so almost every play bia ye be ye bia no ye frɛ Emma wo ko na wo 30,000 na eja wo bwa no kakra wa na o kan nye me na me kai. Wa na o kan nye me na me kai. Now in your career as an entertainer, Brebie do a sebe wakako jina stage so I o perform me and I opese o ye bibi a material why drink say watchro and I say we mean so de no ye no freestyle and I wo tro and I wo memorize ya wako do stage e bia na wo ye so kana wo refi e bia to da
early stages no and say scroll from nas regularly in performing no dey be told me I'm say level 100 but from that time now it be experience near there because say only improvisation yeah sad and any can say at all
exactly
refull lines I was always smart
now pay me for sure
yeah
until there are times about could do stage so now be idea how cast over be here no now we do no why you be for into what's your creative process like walk me through creative process
me sure any very stiff or strict way behind my but
okay
before many scripts in I think about the whole story into many scripts in Nambia yeah mommy seminar I was saying I'm going out I'm going out and quite my first wako and I said me so kofu best but say Clement and I'm going out I was saying
kind of different
hey me so me first so I share kwanya me first so me ka enti sebia be drew na me kano me share audience no any a young day band say me say I'm going out through the door any almost here or say me say sana at the window I share so so that's basically it.
So you just
always try listen to your audience and then try to be smarter than them.
Okay,
that's it.
Now person was just only my audience now.
There be also smart there bro for maybe I can't say very smart
okay
because my dear
okay, now say when did the doing the impression and all that and the time when be room
and also started actually I mean uni na me Mark Jordan
okay
Jacko yes and see Mark Jordan ni mana then who said okay Mark Jordan ni JJ or more session traits with the session of their voice and mannerisms or muchi enka or more English so perfect and all so and I'm the try JJ and it worked
and see mama here say you here ofa favorite personalities Ghana celebrities and all that apart from Rollins me mau anybody me boy dimbi can you impersonate the person
no
and I want crofwa
yes we be an offer also master onya master I remember Gh enim it's all about Bright TV
can person yanka wo me make Gh13 and you say no betumi ai
Gh13
Corinne
Efira Patrick can we also Gh13
I mean say
kind of Corinne omune ho no musasa so kan ho bi ono akoma na pressure na be drinking
ai o kan
ho ya no se na won mi ba na membiniro na nwedne Me Wolverine. And here, what pumping more bringing met try.
Jesus Christ.
I'll go for a time.
Let's go for it. But show me cover shop, cover shop. Let's interview. So I'm sorry. I needed to compose myself, you know, so that I don't end up embarrassing myself.
Yes. Where they not?
Say behind my question, I'm a ring a kutu.
That be and your wig got some.
Nah, there way. There.
Interesting.
So this is how I do a video. So you're still watching Bright and Strong Bright TV. Mini Clemento Suarez. Hey, Clemento Suarez. And I'm in no. Now we were talking about how you mimic people near the idea. Now ever since I was started say we mimic Rollins, no, has he gotten in in contact with you and Abibisa?
Oh no, so no, oh never be broading or.
Oh, but who say na never be
Sam. Every crown on go who
Well, you have a point because if you have on who you send okay, you also be the veteran no, yeah, but you never know. Probably he might invite you for lunch and
Bibisa. So JJ don't know. Yeah, generation no a hero my. They hook my saying to Boni Biabagana or Silver JJ man one blow. Today, who is all the whole world on?
Oh no, exactly.
It will be an honor to meet him one day.
But would you, just impersonating back on me,
JJ, oh. Why they? Okay, I have my fashion.
Say bakuna. I think so. One of the video coronavirus. You know, JJ has this kind of accent, something like that. I don't remember, but Bibi Sana Bakubi Anana Oka about old man Biobeye interview concerning.
Oh, that old man.
Yes.
Mr. Tony Moon. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. That old man meeting the radio station, no, of Friday. He called the Baker Santana. Now see, meet me a criminal. Because in the 72 revolution, firing squad no, not in your account, nigga bullet to a bim. I wasn't there. I wasn't responsible for that.
But did you give the command?
Well, I was a mobisa Asirun Katia. You see him small like that, he got power. Now, me come a picture, and this is for no. Asirun Katia would rebut it. So Nuka Mahama would take. Mika Mahama would never listen.
Not just a Mahama or Shannon for Wasam.
That's why last elections between mommy wife. I saw Mahama on the paper. He said, Daddy, vote for me. I said, no. No, who you fair when so me vote man. Yeah.
To vote my hero.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm still here with Clemento Suarez. He say, you measure the comedy industry in Ghana. In your opinion, do you think Sam is doing as well as it's supposed to?
Yeah. First name you say.
Sorry. Okay, continue. I'm sorry, continue.
First name you say that Siciliano. Stand-up comedians, especially on speedy up. I mean, no share comedians like OB, Lexi, MJ the comedian, Warriors, DKB, Foster Romanus. Style on my fast Siciliano. It's not easy to bring them down. They are going up. There's this girl, Jacinta, do you know? Yeah, Jacinta is awesome. Yeah. Are you Nigerian or a Ghanaian?
Or a Ghana Nigerian, Anna?
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay, so 50-50.
Your friend on Nigerian.
Oh, okay.
She's splendid. And Vim knows Mode Bano. I mean, it's unstoppable, and all Ghanaians have to do is to support them. And I'll share comic actors. And so, okay, yeah, comic actors. And we've enjoyed some love before. I mean, Obia Pelewin, Asema, Japko, Kumenu. And I just say, yeah, new ones now. I said, I think General Tatia, you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Foster Roman is still.
And I quite now this law.
Oh, loyalty. Even our group, you know, that's Laser Legacy. I mean, I'm fantastic. Loyalty, Ignatius, and Amekuji, lawyer Amekuji.
Okay.
Yeah, two fantastic. And he has to see the maximum support. So support no somehow, but here. Full support.
Na mami musa wasemi asema mabebu say we asema ya Ghana for eka. Na say ne mababenya obia one of the people let me say Ghanaians na gia to mu say or a comedian entertainer but we say obia ye Clement and next akola kra enimudi corona ABC in Canada. Corona ABCD, I mean it's made an impact. Na among for say Ghana for chairman phobia for comedy title not to am so they don't mean kind of send Ghana for Canada, they don't qualify as comedians. Classical example, yeah, no more obi to say if Schwarzenegger, is she a comedian? And I saw you be she just expresses her opinion on issues. Now, who are we, you know, one of the comedians we have recognized in Ghana. What do you think? Do you think she is a comedian?
Yeah, because if, say, why recognizing me as a comedian? Ghana, I recognize her as a comedian. She's won awards for comedy. Okay. And she has her audience. It's if you dwell everything on her to say opinions now, you might not get it. Okay. Or on a comedy side, and so oh yeah, that's why she still remains there because I don't know why Obia influence or can use a friend or comedian. Okay. Yeah, okay. But I mean she's doing well, and Ghanaians have acknowledged and recognized her as such. And she's a comedian. Okay. Yeah. She's a comedian. Yeah. All right. Now let's see. When you go to abroad, and as I say now, because when you go abroad, sorry, when you go abroad, so tech. Some more technology.
Now, when you travel outside, don't say. Now, some of these comedians they come up with their own shows. Main headline of the show. People pay to come just to witness them only. Opening acts near the idea, but the show is about them. Now, for you now being one of the biggest entertainers we have in Ghana, should we expect something like that from you?
Now, I'm friend special.
I'm friend special. What?
I'm friend. Okay. It's a special. It's a comedy show. Comedians ever performing. Or because unknown special. Okay. Clement Suarez special. Okay. And now mama we opening acts. Yeah, you know. But no, mainly for the stand-up guys. Okay. And again, I started DKB and the point of view. Yeah. Last 2 years or so. Foster Romanus annual one. Friend Romanus incomplete. Obi so last year December, this year January, I had 2 specials. Back where very fit. Some voices in my head and Okoka NDC for joke biba komukuno and also a friend bibisa. So the comedians themselves are doing it. MJ Suyebi missing tooth and they are doing it and I full support. Okay. There was some small group of people so we will show so we need the larger
but I think say for you your versatility is really something I admire about you. As you do baby say I'm for mo bonyum na mo feature also o rap time I won we buy kind of saying is it something Mary or something?
Please, it's good.
And also, so because you do share baby, so don't you think, say in your opinion, when you sit down and you come up with something and then say this is the show Clement Suarez is bringing up, you think Ghanaians are not going to patronize?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. They will. So when are we pay? We want to come.
You can be said here okay. I'm still building myself up.
All right.
and quite my pressure be told me so say oh this is Ghana for a Haley or favorite comedian it's now also so giddy now and so I'm far and I'm taking my time. I mean, it can be 2 years, 3 years. I mean, who knows? Okay.
Now let's take your opinion on people who do things for clout. Do you do that?
No.
Oh yes, sir. Now,
I don't even do trendy stuff. So, baby, bano be I mean, you and for class they that be crowded.
Oh yes, sir. So, what's your opinion on Nkofa? What much that's not say? Baby, sir. You know, just to be almost the story about it. Omu nim say intro pa. No mo di about to. Na later, almost about clarify say intro. What do you think? Do you think say it affects your brand, the brand that you are building as an individual?
Yeah, sometimes it affects it, but they go with it. But your brand authenticity, no, anyhow. People next time, what the baby papa will cry about because we watching our because yes, and maybe I don't really like it. I believe in hard work and the grace of God. Once I hear you man, you coupon say. Say me say I'm because I'm active 11 years, no. Abraham Mata say what to say.
And say well, less than 5 years and
oh, even without 6 years, no movies better 3 pen while. You understand? But I say you're branding and Medina markets near
Soon now,
so now go say time versus and next 20 years so you don't have to rush and do something for
all right that's great. Now we share Ghana entertainment industry as a whole. A lot of questions about the royalties that are supposed to be paid to you know musicians and all that. No, what will share your entertainment industry as you say in say akakra no wow worry and so wow minim so person worry dia wow was over na di say
omo di say
hey omo also
sure
omo ya
8
oh boy 80 dia now we shall say that
boy
but I mean would you encourage your young ones, I mean your children to come into this industry because eyana mpempi nkrofododo na ubusomi also no kawatete because osha ejuma wa ye na nkase sei no te ho no mukra na okase ebia 5 years kwame nyejuma nke wo so otumi ehwe ne ho ehwe ne busuafo but it's not the case here in Ghana. And no would you encourage say wo ma person mo ye comedy album omaye and as me ra entertainment industry ni ma
the American say things are changing. Things are changing. Sena almost started music industry yes ana say
it's here
obi to say Shatawale say umbisan sa question man nka say me kamachia but money buy because when sena or receive sika sako they say or because enoma bebre o say oye onoma here you can get your and see me by the time babeni obe na adwin say onye pilot obe acting no na be other na
okay, I mean it's such an honor to have you here in the studio. I mean, like very, 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 very funny personality. In real life, like you know, do you make people around you laugh? Like, I can't want to say
I'm a quiet person. Say Juma time so and I'm a Juma. But fear maybe fear to say I cry. It is despite. Quiet.
You're quiet. Now, despite what can you feel that I was
despite interview that.
Oh, say on Gh13 interview and interest on your quiet too.
I want to act in no casa.
Not really though.
Stand
out there. Yo, Maxi.
Nah, yes, casa.
Yes, casa. Amen. Now, say 1 year, you say what 10 year do?
Apa home. Yeah,
and when I went near you, it is Ghana Hanim saying about comedy, more association be an equobia, you know, you have a Bosumi be a more work samaya, a trendy, and I say, make you waves, you know, your mammo be home. Say be a royalty be an abibi. Do you have any association like that?
Debbie.
Debbie. In Tiada Intina in more say more comedy nima. You nim say no na mo ye likes yourself akoya niti kakrake. DKB. OB and all. And then why don't you guys sit down to come up with something like, because ejuma na mo create content and yeah there ebi anasi say no more to me anya eswaba. But that should be no a bit to me mam. So why don't you come up with something like that?
Yeah, we are together and the togetherness we are together. Obia shows Obiabwa, but establish an association say every month be introduce BBC say no and you know how to go about it, because Obia an individual thing. And see how you going to pay me say be a me show no reach be 2 million people, or they reach 50 people. Are you going to pay me more or what?
Of course.
Yeah, stress and answer. Yeah, movie. So
a idea possible. So
it's possible. It's possible.
I see. Yeah. Okay, Clement, me that's it. Brace up, but answer now because when you say what's all rap, ma me kaka.
Obe ma miss kaka.
Me boss bet you no problem.
Okay.
In temperature, me ma beat na.
Yeah, on the rap na beat can Kata had the jumbo. Let me rap not to you. I do.
I do.
Jumbo. Myself let me rap not to you. I do. That's a had the jumbo. Let me rap not to you. I do. Oh, jumbo. My men don't come grow for the Madam Kenke, the rap defender. Mon frère me pepe. Shout out.
Oh my confused. Clement Suarez, thank you so much for coming. I mean, any final words you have for your fans out there before I let you go?
For my fans, I mean, thank you so much for supporting me, especially my Instagram followers. They are so lovely and supportive. God bless you all for loving my works and loving me as well. I mean, Shamunya, Facebook followers, and so I'm really good. And I Ghana for you now, more.
No, my day. Katrina to cheat now.
Yeah, Asantini.
Now you did.
Me and crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, to camera.
I know me and crying. They mean camera.
Say camera for. But some
Asantini. They mean Katrina.
But some just to me, I'm correct. I said,
bravo. Come on. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your time to support or watch my works and promote it. I've been there, but you have been there with me as well. You've pushed me to this limit. So thank you, and God bless you. Keep supporting GH Comedy, GH Entertainment as a whole. Thank you very much.
What's GH? What that? What's GH?
GH. Spell it JH. What's the car bro for now?
GH.
Spell it G.
G say spell it.
Yeah, I am. The alphabet name and spell it. Take it for alphabet G spelling is say.
Okay. Oh, me it's about 4.
Oh, come on.
I have 4.
I can share.
All right, thank you so much for coming to the studio today. I mean, it's an honor to have you. My very second interview with one of the veterans in the comedy industry. Do stay tuned. This is still Bright Extra on Bright TV.